Hello guys, this is my first video on the channel, but this is also my first swap video. There's just some changes I want to see to Deepwoken. Let's get right into it. First off, we have a separate exoskeleton talent that gives 10% elemental resistance. The requirements for it would be 60 fortitude and 30 intelligence. Get that out of the way. Make unranked 1v1 chime is optional, which is one thing I really want because I like doing 1v1 chimes. It's good to do 1v1s, but I really don't want to lose elo because losing elo kind of sucks. Another change, or not a change, but something that I'd like would be having Battle Royale have a ranked mode, which would be cool, honestly. And also, one thing I also want to add about Battle Royale is that I want Battle Royale to not just be like a weekly thing. I don't think a lot of people like that anyways, but yeah. And one of the big things, one of the big changes I wanted was a replacement of the Kirsten talent with something called Dark Attraction. What the talent does is that it gives Ether Regen buff when it's dark, but whenever it's sunny or raining, they get a 3% speed debuff. And then a replacement for the Celtor innate talent with Celtorian Waters, which gives 1.2 times weapon damage whilst in water, but a 0.7% speed debuff out of water. Just a bunch of balance and stuff after this. So increased ragdoll damage reduction by 3%. It may seem not like a big change, but you know, there's a lot of ragdoll based builds that do a crap ton of damage. But yeah, a true hyper armor nerf would be making Martyrdor do 5% more damage to true hyper armor. Nerf Quartz Zone Pen to 15% and Nerf Quartz Zone Swing Speed to 0.9. So the pen I feel like wasn't really required too much, and I also felt like the swing speed was just unbearable to play against. And then I also wanted a balance to Umbright Witherblade to make it actually like not crazy. So increase base damage of Umbright Witherblade to 14 instead of, oh wait, no. Yeah, just increase it to 14. And then instead of 100% Wither on crit, make it 75%. And then increase the range to 8, and then nerf the swing speed to 9.95. And then increase, oh yeah, I wanted Fondant Splinter to be good, so increase base Fondant Splinter damage to 16, increase swing speed to 1.04. Oh my god. Reduce the scaling to 7.5. When you eat the Fondant Splinter, a portion of the weapon is taken off, which becomes a dagger. And it's similar to Fractine, how when you use crit, blah blah blah, you get dagger. And then increase the requirement to 15 medium and 10 willpower. Not a lot of people use Fondant Splinter. Maybe this will actually let people use Fondant Splinter. I'm not sure. One thing I also wanted to change was the Dormant Splinter drop chance to buff it, and then make Lightning Cloak dash less far, and make the swing speed be reduced by 1.3 times. And I'm a Lightning main too, and I feel like Lightning's really unbalanced. It's the strongest Doom in the game right now, undoubtedly. The nerf Death's Reverie crit cooldown to 8, and I also use Death's Reverie, and I feel like it needs to be nerfed. And then nerf Thundercall stun slightly. Make Ward. Also, yeah. This is just a big lightning nerf. This wouldn't be a big lightning nerf. It would just balance it a lot more because it's like insane right now. There's probably gonna be other changes to it that I would want, but I was just theorizing. And then make Warden Ceremonial Blade requirement to 65 medium instead. Because honestly, I'm kind of sick of these low requirement builds and how they just go thunder. So this would probably like demotivate them a bit. One thing I really want there to be is having a rework to Ice Eruption. So it'd be the original stomp, but instead of there being like multiple Ice Eruptions, there would be one that does more posture damage, and it also freezes you in place. And then, now make the Ice Eruption we have now the Blast Spark version with clearer visuals. That's one thing too. Make Ice Eruption have clearer visuals, even if you don't do the rework, just make the visuals better. And then, allow Chill to make your turn, and that's it. I know Sightless still has been nerfed a bit lately, but nerf it by 10%. And yeah, so I'm going to explain all these changes I want. So elemental resistance recently, or no, just elements in general have been super strong. Like just every single attunement does so much damage for no reason. So 10% elemental resistance would definitely be beneficial. And then make unranked 1v1 chimes optional because, you know, if you just want to practice 1v1 chimes and then not lose elo, then I feel like that's honestly a win-win. Make Battle Royale have a ranked mode. This might... like, Battle Royale might be a bit more sweaty if there's a ranked mode, but yeah. So Dark Attraction, the Kirsa down I wanted to be replaced, or be the replacement of the other one, Mothwing Dust. Honestly, it's probably one of the worst. Like, Mothwing Dust used to be horrible. If we do Dark Attraction, I feel like people would pick up Kirsid more, which Kirsid's actually kind of a drippy race. So, yeah. Seltor. The reason why it's called Seltorian Waters is because in the lore of Seltors there was like a navy they had, and I figured, you know what, how about they just get a damage buff in water. So yeah. Increase ragdoll damage reduction by 3%. If you guys didn't know, there's ragdoll damage reduction already, but I feel like it needs to get like an increase to the ragdoll damage ragdoll damage reduction, I mean, because it's insane how you can just be like boom, 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 and the person hasn't even gotten up yet, which is stupid. True Hyper Armor is really strong right now, especially with Umbra Witherblade, so 5% more damage should be beneficial. Quartzstone Pickaxe, I don't really have anything against Quartzstone Pickaxe, I just think it needs to be nerfed because it's just pretty overpowered right now. Not even really overpowered, it's just like really strong in terms of swing speed. So the changes I want to Umbra Witherblade, so yeah, 14 base damage instead of 13. Instead of 100% wither on crit, it should just be 75%. Increase the range to 8, and nerf the swing speed to 0.95. And you might say, oh my god, Umbra Witherblade is really mid right now. Honestly, it's balanced. It's not even like mid, it's just balanced. And this would balance it, I feel like, further, because it would still have like its unique qualities. It would just, you know, just, you know. But, yeah. I want Faunus Winter not to be like some troll weapon in the first place. When it came out, I kind of wanted to use it more than Umbra Witherblade, because it just honestly looks, it looks way more fun to play. So yeah. Obviously buff Dormant's Winter drop chance because, you know, I'm not grinding for 9 hours. Lightning is very overpowered right now, so I feel like the Lightning Cloak nerfs would be beneficial, and the Thundercall stun being nerfed would also be really good. And Warden Ceremonial blade, or sword, whatever, to 65 medium would honestly discourage people to go Thundercall, Warden Ceremonial, and go back to the stupid champion sword meta. I really want Ice Eruption to be reworked, because I feel like it's really weird, because it's not even like if you get hit by it, it's just so big for no reason. And when you go Blast Spark version, like the version I was talking about, the original version we have now, the clearer visuals would be definitely beneficial because I can't see anything. I'm not gonna lie. And then no one likes Sightless Still, so nerf it. So yeah, that's it. Those are the changes I want to Deepwoken because honestly, I feel like Deepwoken's been pretty weird lately, and the balancing has been pretty off. And I know we're getting the update. Depending on the time I release this, the update's probably out. So yeah, goodbye guys. This is my first video. Thank you for watching. Don't subscribe if you enjoyed because, you know, I don't know. Alright, goodbye. Okay, so I just saw the new update, and honestly the update is kind of cool, bro. Like, let's go over real quick. So we got Saintsworn, that's really cool. Got a new boss, which is really cool. 3 world events. So the Carnival of Hearts, Sorrento's Wake, Interluminate Interloper, not Parasol, which is kind of weird. Like, come on, man. Added confirmed button to the kill screen. Okay, but okay, let's go over this. So they actually like did the. I think they did something. They buffed Lightning Cloak, which is crazy. They increases your swing speed from 0.95 to 1.05. Damn. Your parry stun, block stun, and shaky block match a weapon with 1.05 times speed instead of 0.95 times or whatever. I don't know. Daggers no longer have an innate 25% penalty to their shaky block frames. That's a good buff. What else? Let's see. Static fake out moves. Okay, fix static fake out move stacks. That's a good fix. That was pretty broken, honestly. Oh yeah, Speed Demon got nerfed. Speed Demon bleed procs now only increase your total damage by 15% instead of 30%. That's a huge nerf. Okay, Blood Curdle can now be properly vented during its windup, finally. Thank God. What else? So proficiency got nerfed, and Song Chant got nerfed, which is, you know, I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I support Song Chant getting nerfed. New equipment and gear. That's cool. So every hour, every server in Illuminate will receive a notification that a world event has started. Every server in Illuminate will have the same world event, though different Illuminants may have different world events running. World events are intended to be events that everyone in a server can participate in. Unique rewards are available for each event, as well as a generous helping of EXP. That's cool, bro. Alright, but, yeah, they actually, this is a good update. They added Saintsworn, which, you know, I thought was gonna happen, actually. I knew that was gonna happen. They had to at least drop an oath, in my opinion. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching again. That is my actual outro now, so, goodbye.